how did we get here? Where did data mesh come from? Well, we'll kind of put this together. This is just one way of seeing it. There'll be, I'm sure, lots of different conversations as how you can see it. But to make it simple, we're thinking that really the way we dealt with data, or how we started with it, is really on the ETL side. So we collected a lot of data, focused on that, and really didn't do very much more with that. And then we realized we started a little bit working with it, and we realized we needed the data a little bit faster than just copying it. Data was growing very quickly, and we added the data virtualization component to that, and creating, if you want, a logical data warehouse where you could capture data a bit faster. Going from that point, we started realizing that within the industry and within our different departments, data was becoming more important. So initially it was maybe just the business analysts and the analytics department which needed data, but we found that more and more departments were using different products, were using different ways, also wanting to derive information from that data. So we started having more use cases which needed a new framework, which is, if you want, the data fabric. And the data fabric really uses a logical data warehouse plus transactional systems, so even operational integration, and then automation and metadata automation to make it faster and easier to be able to understand the data and become text-centric or going business-centric, if you want, and driving the data inwards, making sure everybody's using it and starting to derive value out of it slowly, which really very smoothly brings us over to the data mesh. And the data mesh is with a lot more automation on the 4 columns I've just talked about. And it's focusing on the data outcome. It's focusing on that everybody can access that data. It's focusing on sharing the data, maybe even with different stakes outside of the company. It's becoming a data-driven company or data-driven initiative. And for that, everybody needs to be able to use that data, and everybody needs to be able to understand that data. And that's really the evolution to data mesh.